Right, yes, so India's test squad for the Tour of England was declared some days back, and one big player is missing out, one big player is making a comeback into this Indian team, and there's one surprise selection. So I think this is a quintessential Indian selection. So let's go on to the squad now. Gautam Gambhir is making a comeback. This is the big headline in every paper. And I feel more than anything else, Gambhir is back into the squad because of his experience. Because a quick glance of the squad will tell you that only Mahendra Singh Dhoni, I'm talking of the batting here, only Mahendra Singh Dhoni has played a test in England. So you needed someone who has some experience of playing in these conditions, and Gambhir offers just that. He was here in England last year to play county cricket, then he's also toured England playing for the Indian team twice before. So amongst this current lot of Indian players, Gambhir I think is probably the most experienced batsman. And the rest of the batting lineup pretty much picks itself. There's one change in this squad from the one that toured South Africa and New Zealand, and that is the inclusion of Wriddhiman Saha. He's brought in place of Ambati Raidu, and I think this is the masterstroke from the selectors, because in England the ball tends to do a lot after it passes the stumps, and you need a skilled wicket-keeper to counter these conditions, and Wriddhiman Saha offers just that for India. Now moving on to the bowling department, there's another big surprise here, and that's the exclusion of Zaheer Khan. Now yes, this was expected because Zaheer's fitness has been slightly lacking, then his form is also slightly suspect. But for the selectors to show the courage to drop someone like Zaheer Khan, such a big name for such an important series, takes a lot of courage, and I think they have to be given the credit here, because Indian selectors in the past haven't shown this sort of courage. And I'm looking forward to two fast bowlers in this Indian squad, and I'm talking about Pankaj Singh and Bhuvneshwar Kumar. And Pankaj Singh is a lion-hearted bowler. He's been a workhorse in Ranji Trophy cricket, has led Rajasthan to 2 Ranji Trophy titles because of his excellent bowling. And I think his style of bowling will suit the English conditions, because he can bowl the heavy ball, he bowls in the 140s on a good day, he can also get it to swing both ways. So I think Pankaj Singh will be a handful in England, provided he gets his rhythm right. And the second fast bowler I'm really excited to see is Bhuvneshwar Kumar. Now, Bhuvneshwar Kumar is almost tailor-made for English conditions, because he gets the ball to pitch up, gets it to swing both ways, and he's in that Praveen Kumar and Nuwan Kulasekara mold. Not too express, but both rely on swing bowling just like Bhuvneshwar, and both have troubled England in the past in England. So I'm really looking forward to see Bhuvneshwar Kumar bowl, and I'm pretty sure that he can trouble the English batsmen if the conditions are slightly moist on the pitch, they're slightly damp overhead. So I think he'll trouble the English batsmen definitely. Now let's go on to the biggest surprise of this Indian selection, and that's the inclusion of Stuart Binny. Now I understand why the selectors chose Binny. They wanted an all-rounder who could bat in the top 7, could bowl 10-12 overs in a day, not give more than 30 runs, maybe even pick up a wicket. But if that was the case, I would have looked at someone like Rishi Dhawan, who's topped the Ranji wicket-taking charts this year. Then he's also averaged about 45, 46 with the bat. So he's a man in form, had a decent IPL as well. So I would have picked Rishi Dhawan instead of Binny in this squad if the selectors were looking for an all-rounder. And the Indian spinning department consists of 2 spinners, Ravichandran Ashwin and Ravindra Jadeja. Now both are distinctly different bowlers. Jadeja is a more wicket-to-wicket bowler. If there's a newspaper on the pitch and Dhoni asks him to bowl on that newspaper, Jadeja will bowl 9 out of 10 balls on that newspaper. He's that accurate. Whereas Ashwin is struggling a bit with the wrist position right now. He's slightly attacking in his approach, gets the ball to flight a bit. But going on current form, I think Dhoni will opt for Jadeja because he's a more accurate bowler, and in English conditions you need someone who bowls a wicket-to-wicket line, because there's not much assistance for the spinners. Now I'm pretty happy with the rest of the squad. Some people might think Umesh Yadav should have been included in this lineup, but some people miss out, some people make the cut. So I think I'm pretty happy with the entire squad. And now please do tell me what you think the squad should have been. You can reach me on Twitter, you can message me on Facebook, or get hold of me physically. And thank you very much for watching this, and I look forward to speaking to you once again. Thank you.